Hello, my little crafty monsters. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is fabulous. So, in today's fabulous tutorial, we are going to be making a altered picture frame that is perfect for the holidays. So if you guys want like a beautiful frame to display your Christmas picture or a family picture, this would be the perfect project for that. So this is what we are going to be making on this tutorial today. Okay. Okay, so we're going to be making this picture frame. What I did was I went and I purchased a frame from the Dollar Tree. And this frame is a 4x6, so you can make them larger, you can make them smaller, you can make a circle one, an oval one, a square one. Whatever your little beautiful heart desires, you guys could make it. This is just an example of what you guys could basically achieve, and that will just let all of your guys' creative juices flow. So then like that, you guys will just take it from there, right? So like I said, you guys could use any kind of size frame that you guys want. You can use any kind of decorations that you want. You guys can paint them. This frame right here was a gold frame, but I wanted it to be kind of like a little white distressed. So what I did was I got a dry brush, and I know you can't see it, but I got a dry brush with white paint, and I just, you know, lightly coated it. But you can still see some of the gold here and there on the frame, which is basically what I wanted. I wanted some of the gold to peep out. So like I said, you guys could buy any frame you want. Now, if you don't like the color of the frame, remember, you guys could always paint it. So the color of the frame is not always permanent. You guys could change it up. You guys could just throw your own little flair in it. You guys could do whatever it is you guys want. Just let your mind go, you know, let your mind go, let the creative juices flow, and see what you guys come up with. So I'm going to show you guys what I did, what I used basically, okay, to make this little guy. So what I did was I went to, let me show you what I got from the big store first. Let me see. Okay. So, this is the way it happened, my ladies and gents. So, I went to Hobby Lobby and I purchased these little miniature Santa hats. Freaking adorable. I know. So, these right now, so let's see what date we're in right now, just in case you guys are not watching this, but this is November 7th, 2018. November 7th. 2018. So today there's still a sale where all the Christmas stuff is basically 40% off. The same thing with Michael's as well. Michael's has a lot of their stuff, their Christmas stuff, 40% off. So I went and I purchased these, which regular price were, I think they were like $2.99. So I purchased these guys, okay? Then I went and I purchased these little stickers. Now these are stickers because they have this little foam dot in the back. And these are felt. These are felt and they're plushy little, they're freaking adorable. Also too, they were about like $2.99. And you get your 40% off on top of that. So run and grab some of these little guys. This is what they look like. You know me. I'm a compulsive shopper, so I bought two. So they come like this. See, $2.99. They come in a 4-pack. Okay, and like I said, you get your 40% off, so they're even cheaper than that. Then I went and I purchased these little Christmas trees, also $2.99. As you can tell, this is the one that I used for the actual picture frame, and it comes with these little dots too. I just didn't use any of those, but these trees are so beautiful in person. Like, I know this camera's not really doing a lot to these guys, but they are pretty beautiful, and they are 3D. Also, I picked up this little guy, okay, and then I picked up the little penguins. because you gotta have penguins for Christmas. You can't just like, hello, you can't just have Christmas without a penguin. So that's what I went and I purchased at Hobby Lobby, okay? And then at the Dollar Tree, okay, we went and we purchased these little bells. Okay, we purchased these bells. I already opened this, but it was confetti. It was these little snowflake little, oh my God. It's so out of camera. I mean, so out of focus. Okay, so it's these little snowflakes. They're like blues and whites and stuff like that. These little bad boys here, because you need the little jinglies. Okay. Then I purchased these little foam balls, I guess. I don't know what they're called. Seriously, I don't know what they're called. I would just say foam balls. If these are not foam balls, because they are made out of foam, so I don't know what they're called. Anyway, these are what you guys are going to want to get, okay? If you want the little snow effect. Now, if you don't want the snow effect, you guys don't need to get this. This is just what I used on the frame, okay? Then I went and I purchased these little ribbons also from the Dollar Tree. So all of this stuff I got at the Dollar Tree, okay? Then I hopped over to Walmart. Well, we all know I didn't really hop over there, but I drove my little chubby butt over there, and they, in their ornament section, what happened to this? Oh, in their little ornament section, they had these cute little snow shovels, and since I was doing the snow effect, I figured that that would be perfect, right? So I picked them up. They were a pack of 3. So these are the little snow shovels. They were a pack of 3. Okay, and I believe they were $2.99, and that's where we used one of the little shovels for the frame. Okay, so I purchased these at Walmart. Isn't that cute? I know. So I picked these up at Walmart, and then everything else was just basically adhesive. I use E6000, so you guys, if you guys want to use the E6000, that is a permanent glue, and that will make sure that everything is set and it is not going to go anywhere. However, I will tell you this: if you guys are going to use these little foam balls, they're just tripping me out. If you guys are going to use these little foam balls, that E6000 basically kind of melts this as it's curing. I was okay with it because it just melted it kind of like icy snow. So I was okay with that, but if that's going to bother you guys, use something else. You can't use the hot glue gun because the glue gun will melt these little foam balls as well. So I would just, honestly, to tell you the truth, I would either use like a spray adhesive or I would use like a Tombow, but you're gonna have to use a lot of it, and Tombow's not really that cheap. So it's whatever adhesive you guys want, but that was what I used. I used the E6000, like I said, and I used the hot glue gun. Those are 2 adhesives that I use. That was 4, right? 2. I'm telling you, this hand is always getting involved. Hello, Mr. Uninvited. Anyway, and so that's how easy it is to make this frame. Now, because I've already wasted so much of you guys' time, let's get down to business and let's make this little bad boy. And I will see you in a bit. So right here, I just got a frame from the Dollar Tree, and see how it's gold? We're gonna paint this little bad boy, and we're gonna turn him kind of like a distress white. I'm gonna take out the glass part because we don't want that to get any paint on it, and then I'm just going to use some acrylic paint and put something in the bottom to protect it, obviously, and just get a brush, and all I'm going to do is just try to do dry brushes. That was originally what the plan was, but I wasn't liking it because the acrylic paint wasn't too thick, so I had to go a little bit heavier with the paint. And then you're going to notice that later on I put the paint and then I sort of wipe it off. So right here I'm just going to wipe it off just to kind of give it more of a distressed look. I didn't want it to be all completely gold. Now, because the sides were black, it was a little harder to paint, so those I did have to kind of go a little bit heavier on the white paint. Later on you guys are going to see that I kind of lay it on a little bit heavier. But for the most part, you guys could paint your frames any color you want. You could use spray paint, you could use acrylic paint, you could use any sort of paint you want, whatever your little heart desires. Or you could just leave them gold. And you could use any size frame you guys want. I'm gonna just kind of hit this with a blow dryer so that we can speed up the drying process. And because this is our acrylic paint, this is gonna dry pretty quick anyway. So that's the good part about the acrylic paint. I think at first I started fanning it. But then I just moved on to the blow dryer. These are little ornaments that I had purchased at Walmart, the little shovels. And those are the little snowmen. I'm going to use a snowman. I'm going to use a little Santa's hat. And I definitely am going to use these stickers, one of each, and a little confetti. And all of that is going to go onto the frame. Now those dots, I didn't use them. I did use them to fan the frame, but I did not use them on the actual frame. Okay, and so right here I'm just connecting my blow dryer now. I'm going to use a blow dryer to speed up the process so that we can move on to the next step, which is basically the fun part, decorating this awesome frame. Now that it's dry, I'm going to put the glass back in because I want some of the snow to actually be on the glass as well, to kind of look like a little mountain. This is the E6000 I'm using. And there's the Flake snow that we're using. I was calling them foam balls, but they're not foam balls. It's Flake snow. I have this little tray that I'm gonna catch all the little loose balls. And this is basically gonna catch them. These are a pain in the rear to work with because you guys already know, I'm pretty sure you all have experienced how staticky they are and how basically they stick onto everything and anything it could get its hands on. So like I said right here, I just put the glass back because I want some of the snow to be on the glass as well. And now I'm just gonna put some of the E6000. And I'm gonna use a brush to smear it and to evenly distribute the adhesive so that when I place the little Flake snow, it'll be neat. See, right here I'm adding some on the glass because like I said, I wanted some to be on the glass. And you kind of want to make sure you don't put none on the bottom part because it's going to be laying on the table or a mantle or wherever you guys are going to have it. And you want that area to be flat. So make sure if you want the snow to be on the sides, you can put them on the sides, but make sure you don't put them on the bottom. And here I'm just adding more and pressing it down. Adding more and pressing it down because there are little areas where the glue is still showing and I wanted it to all be covered with snow. Now, you could do as many layers as you guys want. You could let this dry and then you could do another layer on top of that. I didn't want to go too crazy on this, so I just did one layer. And this is where that tray comes in handy. The rest of those little snows, I'm just gonna throw them in the trash. I'm not too worried about that. But so now that we have those there, we can start decorating the rest. This was so much fun to make, guys. I totally wanted this shovel. When I went to Walmart and I saw these little shovels, I thought they were so cute. Some people might not, but I thought they were cute. And I knew that I wanted to do a snow effect. And I said, these would be perfect to have on the, you know, as a different type of media on this frame because it's like a little plastic toy. And as you can tell, I added some bigger snow
little snowballs, and that was just to give it more of, you know, texture. Right here I use the hot glue gun to hold that little plastic down, and I'm also going to use hot glue gun to hold the little snowman down because I want to make sure that he doesn't go anywhere. And I lifted him a little bit higher than the bottom of the frame because that's a hill of snow, so he's up there. And then the little whatchamacallit, the little tree and the little penguin I'm gonna put in front of him, and the tree I'm gonna put in the back on the actual glass. And right here he's kind of tilted, so I'm gonna fix him, but right here I'm trying to see how it was gonna look with the little penguin, and I liked it. So we're gonna use some hot glue gun to hold him down. And then this is where I fix the tree. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the snow on one corner, because on the other corner we're gonna use a ribbon to tie a bow. And so I'm just mixing them so that it's blue and white little snowflakes. And they have like some little iridescent little pieces of snow is what it's called. So I just mix that up to make sure that when I put the confetti on the actual frame, that it'll cover good. And it'll have a little bit of everything. So right here I'm just gonna press them down, make sure that they're getting stuck on with the glue. Whatever falls out, falls out. Whatever stays on there, you know, is what is gonna stay on there. I don't want it to be too crazy, but I just want it to look like a bunch of little snowflakes are falling on one corner of the frame. So that was the look that I was going for. And then I'm gonna add the little Santa's hat on the corner, so it kind of makes it look like the snowflakes are coming out of the little Santa hat. And then I just added it, put a little bit of glue in the back just so he could stay folded. And this frame is almost done. Do you see how easy it is? Right here I'm trying to decide what ribbon I'm going to use, and I decided to go with the presents because I love the little gifts. And right here I just tie a regular bow. And then I add another piece of ribbon in the back to make it look like a double, kind of a double bow. But I really don't know how to make them. It's just really messing with it, fixing it, making sure it's all nice. I cut the ends really long because I'm gonna do a really cute something with them. This is where I do that little fake second bow. I just hot glued it and then hot glue it in the middle. And then I'm going to glue that part to the actual frame first and then put the bow on top of that. And it just gives it the illusion of a double bow. And you're not really going to worry too much about it because you're always going to want to cover the middle with something. Right here, we're just going to cut the ends. And then I just want the ribbon to look like it's flowing. So I just kind of rippled it a little bit. And do the same thing on the other side. And then we're going to add the little reindeer to the middle. That's going to hide the whole bowl and just pull it all together. And then we'll add the little bell around the bowl. And this frame is basically going to be 100% done. I really want to see what you guys come up with. You guys show me what you guys come up with. I want to see all the beautiful frames with the beautiful pictures. Obviously, this picture is the picture that came with the frame. But you could totally come up with some beautiful ideas. I know you guys can. I have so much faith in you. So right here, you just tie a little knot to whatever length you want the bell to be hanging. And you're basically done, guys.
Welcome back, my little crafty monsters. Now, wasn't that fun to make this little bad boy? And it was like super easy. You guys, how easy was it to make this? So you could just think, you can make a few of these to put around your home. You can make a few of these to give out to like family members, to friends, to whoever you want to give these to. You guys, they're inexpensive. Obviously, if you guys buy the supplies, like most of everything comes in 4-packs or 6-packs. So right there, just that alone, you'll have like enough to make 4 frames or 6 frames. And you can make these inexpensively and give them out as gifts so that people could display their Christmas photos and stuff like that. A photo of their child. So there you had it, guys. There you have it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button as well as that notification button. And don't forget to tell a friend, because it is very important you tell friends. Friends need to know that this is going on right here. Because they don't know, right? So like I said, don't forget to share, and thank you so much for watching, my little crafty monsters. Until next time, goodbye.